first heard the term sidebar when I was negotiating the multi-billion-dollar TV theatrical contract when I was an officer with SAG-AFTRA. And the sidebar is a sidebar conference in a court of law, a discussion between the lawyers and the judge held out of earshot of the jury. And in the spring of 2020 is when Michael told Archangel Michael, whom I work with in my psychic work, told me that I was going to be doing these readings for you guys here on YouTube, and now is the time. So these sidebars are these little conferences, short little tidbits of information pertaining to a situation going on in your life right now that's going to be my psychic channelings for all the 12 signs, and then we get a little bit of tarot on it, and it's just a little bit of discussion held out of earshot of the people in your life that this pertains to give you a little bit more information as it's guided. So enjoy. Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to your sidebar series with me, Natalee, spelled Natalee. Your psychic download that came through for you is, for your little sidebar, little one-on-one with me, is that you need time and space. I feel like you've just been overdoing it, and you've been, I don't know, work, career, family, friends, life, everything, neighbors, neighborhoods, maybe like loud neighbors or a lot of neighborhood activity, or I don't know, maybe they're doing construction in your neighborhood on your block and it's just been very disruptive for you. I'm getting that you just need time and space, though. Very much so. There's something you're working through, and you could work through it, you'll be fine, but you're just not able to. It's like your environment. There's something, it's something with your environment. Something about your environment is preventing you from being able to fully process something or to fully be in this energy. Like you would need to go on a retreat or something like that. Okay, do this. So my dears, let's see what your psychic channeling in the tarot is. What's coming through these tarot cards for my Aquarius' Sun, Moon, Rising, because I can tell that it is something that is important. Something that's important to you, something that's important to your psychological wellness. This is like a wellness thing. This is like you need to sleep, you need to meditate, and you're not able to meditate. Okay, so there's this, I feel, is very psychological. I feel like this is a very psychologically difficult, tumultuous, maybe, yeah. Your bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. I'm not going to take it. We're just going to take this moon. But you could have some pain that you still have to process. And you're not able to for some reason or another. And I'm very sorry to say that. I'm very sorry to hear that. Very sorry to talk about this, but you're probably listening to me like while you're on the road or, on your way somewhere and not even able to just sit down and meditate with like a YouTube video. You're probably listening to me like while you're doing something else. And if that's the case, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This energy with the moon is just like cyclical, chaotic. It's going to come back around. So even though you're not able to deal with this right now, it's going to come back around and put you in a position where you're going to need to deal with it. This is part of it. She's telling me this is part of it. It's part of you dealing. I'm actually being drawn to this little purple crayfish. It's like he's just like coming out of the water, and that signifies coming out of the subconscious to be aware, and fully informed. But that vibrant purple is just kind of beautiful. It's like really sticking out to me now. You might need the color purple. You might need the color purple more in your life, or that you might need that vibration, or there could be there's something about purple. It could be a sign, a confirmation for some of you that something that kind of like vibrant purple is leading you to something or confirming something that you were thinking or feeling, and you were wondering, is this real, or do I have the right thought? And that vibrant purple comes into your view somehow, and that will be your confirmation. That's for someone. Because this is like feeling your way in the dark by your senses, not vision, your other senses. And are you able to stay on this path? The wolf and the dog represent our primitive nature and our domesticated nature. So what's going to win out here? You know, there could be some subconscious behavior patterns, desires, issues you're working through. Let's just get one little clarifier for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, before we take a look at this. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. You need time and space. Ooh, Ace of Wands. For some of you, this is a creative project. This is a creative idea that is very intuitive and very, I feel like you could be channeling something for the collective, because the moon is the people and you are the sign of innovation and invention and being ahead of the curve, being ahead of your time. So you could even be working on something in secret behind closed doors. You could even be developing something that's psychologically very healing for you. But the thing is that you're not getting enough time, you're not getting enough privacy, you're not getting enough space to be able to fully flesh this out. So hold out a little longer, because this is not going to last forever. This is all very temporary. All these transits, everything is temporary. Everything will move on. Energy moves. Change is the only constant. So keep having faith in yourself. Try to get some rest. Try to at least take care of yourself while you wait for conditions to change, or while you instigate and initiate different changes, and give them time to work out so that you have what you need to be able to live your life and do what you do, and do what you do very well, Aquarius. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. My dearies, I will see you next Thursday for your next sidebar session with me. If you miss me until then, visit me on Patreon, patreon.com/theartigan. I go live 12 times a week. Lots of energy shift readings and monthlies and weeklies and classes almost every week. Astrology 101, tarot talk with me, practical magic. So it's a really great community. We will welcome you with open arms. Feel free to hop on for a month, toggle up, toggle down. It's all good. It's a very supportive place. It's a very supportive and safe place, virtual place, if you're looking for something like that. So come on over, say hello. We will all say hello back, and we'll all have some tea and crumpets together. Okay? If you're looking for a psychic tarot reading, I got so booked up, and I had to really raise my rates. So the next best is Patreon. But I really, really recommend Keen, and that link is in the description box below. They have a really great price point, and they're like the biggest, greatest psychic network all over the world. So I'm excited to recommend them to you. So if I don't see you until next Thursday, many, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, Aquarius, and I'll see you then. Mwah.